Stacy's first day. Stacy wakes up early. She opens her eyes with a smile. Soft light fills her room. Her alarm rings gently. She gets out of bed. She puts on her new uniform. Her clothes are neat and clean. Stacy combs her hair slowly. She eats a small bowl of porridge. The spoon taps on the bowl. Her mother smiles at her. Her father gives her a warm hug. They say goodbye. Her mother says, "Have a nice day." Her father says, "Study well." Stacy holds her little bag tightly. She steps outside with care. The school bus arrives with a soft sound. Stacy climbs onto the bus. She looks out the window with wonder. The bus drives along a quiet street. At school, children laugh in the courtyard. Stacy meets her teacher by the door. The teacher waves with a kind smile. Stacy feels happy and brave on her first day. James's first day. James wakes with a small smile. He rubs his sleepy eyes. The sun shines bright through his window. James puts on his clean uniform. His new shoes shine under the light. He eats a light breakfast quickly. His parents give him a gentle hug. They say, "Be kind today." James grabs his school bag. He steps out into the fresh morning. The street is quiet and calm. James meets his friend Sam at the corner. Sam waves happily at him. They walk together to the bus stop. The bus arrives with a friendly honk. James finds a seat by the window. He watches trees and houses pass by. The bus rides along a quiet road. At school, his teacher greets him warmly. James finds a seat in a bright classroom. The walls are decorated with colorful posters. He listens to the teacher carefully. James feels both nervous and happy. The day goes by with simple lessons. James leaves school with a warm heart. Lucy's new classroom. Lucy wakes up with bright eyes. She dresses in her school uniform. Her clothes look neat and tidy. Lucy eats her breakfast slowly. She kisses her parents goodbye. Her parents say, "Have fun today." Lucy carries her little backpack. She walks to the bus stop with care. The bus arrives with a soft sound. Lucy climbs onto the bus happily. She sits near the window and looks outside. The bus moves along a quiet street. At school, Lucy enters a big classroom. Many children are there. She smiles at a classmate named Tim. The teacher greets Lucy with a warm "Hello." Lucy sits at a desk by the window. Bright posters hang on the walls. She listens to a short lesson. Lucy draws a small picture in her notebook. The classroom feels bright and kind. She talks quietly with a new friend. The school bell rings softly at the end. Lucy leaves school with a happy heart.
Tom's exciting first day. Tom wakes up at dawn. He opens his eyes and stretches. Soft light fills his room. His alarm rings with a gentle sound. Tom quickly gets dressed in his uniform. His shirt is freshly ironed. He ties his new shoes carefully. Tom eats a warm bowl of cereal. The spoon taps lightly on the bowl. His mother hugs him tightly. His father pats his head softly. They say, "Good luck today." Tom grabs his small bag. He steps outside into the cool morning. The neighborhood is calm and quiet. Tom meets his friend Lucy on the street. Lucy waves with a happy smile. They walk together to the bus stop. The bus arrives with a soft hum. Tom sits by the window. He watches the quiet street pass by. At school, his teacher welcomes him kindly. Day passes with simple lessons. Tom leaves school feeling proud and excited. Emily's blooming garden. Emily loves her flower garden. She wakes up early to see the blooms. The garden is full of bright colors. Roses, daisies, and tulips bloom here. Emily walks slowly among the flowers. She touches soft petals gently. A light breeze blows through the garden. The leaves rustle softly. Emily waters the flowers with care. Her watering can shines in the sun. Bees buzz around the blooms. She listens to the soft hum of the bees. Emily sits on a small garden bench. She writes in her garden journal. She notes the colors and the smells. A butterfly flutters near a rose. Emily smiles at the butterfly. The garden feels calm and safe. She breathes in the fresh air. The sun warms her softly. Emily picks a small flower. She holds it close to her heart. The garden fills her with joy. She writes a note about the day. Emily leaves the garden with a happy heart. Oliver's hidden garden. Oliver finds a hidden garden. The old gate creaks as he opens it. Wildflowers grow on the soft ground. The garden is hidden and quiet. Oliver walks slowly on the grass. He sees bright bluebells everywhere. The trees whisper in the wind. Oliver sits on a stone bench. He looks at the colorful flowers. The garden feels like a secret world. He writes a few words in his notebook. He sketches the beautiful scene. The colors are gentle and bright. Oliver feels calm in the garden. A small fountain trickles softly. Water drops sparkle in the light. Oliver listens to the sound of water. He feels peaceful and inspired. The garden is his special place. He takes a deep, slow breath. Oliver writes a short poem quietly. The words flow slowly on the page. He smiles at the hidden beauty. Oliver promises to visit often. He leaves the garden with quiet joy.
Grace's garden morning. Grace wakes up by her garden. She opens the window to see the flowers. The garden is bathed in soft light. Grace steps outside slowly. She sees bright blooms all around. Tulips, daisies, and lilies grow there. A gentle breeze moves the leaves. Grace smiles at the lovely scene. She takes her watering can to the garden. The water sparkles on the petals. Grace hums a quiet tune. She touches each flower gently. The garden feels warm and calm. Birds sing in the trees above. She sits on a wooden bench. Grace writes a few lines in her journal. The words are simple and kind. She notes the beauty of the morning. The garden fills her with calm energy. Grace takes a deep, slow breath. She feels happy in nature. Grace listens to soft sounds around her. She writes a note of thanks for the day. Her garden morning ends with a gentle smile. Jacob's garden adventure. Jacob loves to play in his garden. He wakes up and runs outside. The garden is bright and full of life. Flowers bloom in many colors. Jacob smells a red rose. He touches the soft petals. A bee buzzes near a daisy. Jacob laughs at the tiny bee. He runs among the blooming flowers. The garden smells sweet and fresh. Jacob picks a small bouquet of flowers. He holds the bouquet to his heart. He sits on the green grass. The sun shines warmly above him. Jacob listens to birds singing. He writes a few words in his notebook. He draws a picture of the garden. The colors in his drawing are bright. Jacob feels joyful and free. He shares his bouquet with a friend. They smile at each other kindly. The garden feels like a magic place. Jacob stands up with a happy heart. He leaves the garden with bright memories. The day in the garden is full of fun.
Kevin's first camping trip. Kevin wakes up with a smile. He packs his small backpack neatly. His tent and gear are ready. Kevin meets his friends at the camp. They greet each other with bright smiles. The morning sun warms the open field. They set up their tents together. Laughter fills the cool air. Kevin helps hammer a tent peg. The ground is soft and damp. They gather around a small fire pit. Sparks fly as the fire begins to glow. Kevin roasts a small marshmallow. His friends share simple stories. The campfire crackles in the quiet night. Stars shine in the clear sky above. Kevin listens to gentle camp songs. The cool night air feels calm. He feels happy. They talk softly about old memories. Kevin smiles at the simple moments. The night is full of gentle laughter. He drifts off to sleep under the stars. His camping trip is full of wonder. Lucy's forest adventure. Lucy loves the outdoors. She packs her camping bag with care. Her friends join her for a trip. They drive to a quiet green forest. Lucy sets up her tent slowly. The forest is calm and full of life. Birds sing in the tall trees. Leaves rustle in the gentle wind. Lucy and her friends walk on a soft path. They collect wild berries along the way. Lucy finds an open clearing. She sits to watch the sun shine through trees. Her heart fills with natural calm. A small squirrel scampers past quickly. The friends laugh at the playful moment. They build a small fire for warmth. Lucy listens to the fire crackle softly. They share simple stories by the fire. The night sky is full of twinkling stars. Lucy writes a short note in her journal. The forest feels deep and magical. Her friends sing simple camp songs. The woods whisper soft secrets. Lucy feels deep peace in nature. Her adventure in the woods ends with a warm smile. James's mountain camp. James loves the mountains. He packs his bag for the camp. The air is cool and crisp. James meets his friends at the mountain base. They drive to a high campsite. The path is steep and winding. James sets up his tent with care. The mountain air is fresh and clear. He gathers wood for a fire. His friends help build a small fire pit. The fire begins with soft sparks. James roasts a piece of corn on the fire. They share warm stories together. The mountains echo with gentle sounds. James listens to the fire crackle softly. The night sky is deep and full of stars. He feels small under the vast mountain. James writes a few lines in his journal. The cool air fills him with calm. He sits quietly, enjoying the view. The mountain peaks are shrouded in mist. His friends laugh softly around the fire. The camp feels adventurous and safe. James drifts off to sleep with a peaceful heart. His mountain camp is a bold, quiet escape.
Stacy's lakeside camp. Stacy loves the calm of a lake. She packs her camping gear slowly. Her friends join her for a lakeside camp. They drive to a quiet blue lake. Stacy sets up her tent near the water. The lake sparkles under the sun. Ducks swim gently on the surface. A soft breeze ripples the water. Lucy sits by the shore quietly. She listens to the gentle lapping of waves. Her friends chat softly nearby. They share a simple meal together. Lucy feels the cool water on her feet. The lake reflects a clear blue sky. She writes a few words in her camp journal. The campfire glows as the sun sets. Stars appear one by one in the sky. Lucy listens to a quiet, soft song. The night is calm and full of peace. She feels free by the water. Her friends sing gentle camp songs. The night sky is vast and clear. Stacy reflects on the simple beauty. She smiles at the memories made. Her lakeside camp fills her with calm joy. Tony, my first dog. Tony is a small dog. I met him at a shelter. His fur is soft and brown. Tony wags his tail happily. He barks a small hello. My family smiles at his joy. Max plays in our small yard. I throw a little ball for him. He runs after the ball quickly. His paws tap on the grass. Tony brings the ball back to me. I give him a tasty treat. His eyes shine with happiness. We walk together in the park. Tony sniffs the fresh air. He meets other dogs with a friendly bark. I laugh at his funny tricks. Tony curls up next to me on the sofa. His warmth is very kind. I read a book while he rests quietly. His soft snoring is gentle. I feel loved with Max near. Tony is my dear friend. My first pet fills my heart with joy. Charlie, my first cat. Charlie is a small, curious cat. I found him by the garden gate. His fur is soft and gray. Charlie rubs against my leg gently. He purrs with a soft sound. My family smiles at his charm. Charlie follows me inside the house. He jumps onto a sunny windowsill. I watch him with gentle eyes. Charlie plays with a small ball. His paws tap softly on the floor. He chases the ball with quick steps. Charlie rests after his play. I feed him a small bowl of food. His eyes sparkle in the light. He listens to my soft voice. I sit and read while he purrs. Charlie curls up beside me on the couch. His warmth is like a soft blanket. I write a note about his cuteness. My heart fills with gentle love. Charlie is calm and friendly. I watch him sleep peacefully. My first pet cat fills my day with joy. A day at the beach. The sun rises slowly. Waves crash on soft sand. A gentle breeze blows. Seagulls cry in the distance. I walk along the shore. My feet sink in wet sand. The ocean sparkles in light. I feel calm and free. A small shell rests by my foot. I pick it up slowly. Its surface is smooth. I hear laughter in the air. Families play near the water. Children build sand castles. A couple holds hands gently. The tide slowly pulls away. I watch the horizon quietly. The sound of water soothes me. I take a deep breath. My heart feels light. I sit on a warm rock. The sea whispers. I smile at the scene.